Hello everybody, good afternoon. It is now 1 o'clock. Got me
Me
and Carly again for the third hour and of course your final live afternoon hour today, of course, before we go live again at 6 p.m. this evening. I'm really excited about this one.
I am silly excited about this.
We've got a ludicrous deal on this show, one that I have never seen before. The team have done a massive job putting this together for you to give you an incredible, sensational saving, and of course you're going to be able to take advantage of that throughout this very show, okay? With of course your baby blue machine and a wide variety of dyes that are going to come alongside it pretty much for free. We're going to go into all the details of this and of course all our incredible items on today's counter in just a few seconds, because before we get started, just going to very quickly, very briefly share with you of course how to shop with us here at Live Shopping. It's really simple, really easy, but once it's out of the way we can get into all of the fun and the excitement. But also, just before we do go into that fabulous deal, just going to make sure to let you all know that you have to check out an hour after the show, okay? So you have to check out by 3 o'clock today. Our show will commence and come to an end at 2 o'clock.
Yep.
But then you do only have an hour to check out those baskets.
Because it's a happy hour.
It's a happy hour.
Because we're happy.
We always love a happy hour. They don't have to be 5 o'clock. They can be any time.
No, anytime.
But of course, take advantage of the deals within that time frame. So it's a limited time, okay? Want to put that out there. I know a lot of the shows sometimes are through till the evening. So be sure not to just sit back and relax, but to check out your basket as soon as the show comes to an end. Of course, you can put whatever you want in there as well. Maybe you're going to go for 2. But before we go into that, of course, shopping here, super simple, super easy. We are streaming, of course, on YouTube, but our shoppable platforms are, of course, Facebook, Instagram, and the Highlight Crafts website. If you're joining us on any of those platforms, just pop into the comments the code of the product you want to get hold of. So, for example, your first one today is Shop Blue, okay? That is the code that you need to type into those comments to reserve it in your basket. On Instagram and Facebook, you will receive a direct message with your reservation and, of course, a link to check out your basket. So, of course, as soon as the show comes to an end, go straight to those messages, click on that link, and check out your baskets. It'll take you to the Highlight Crafts website. Just make sure to log into your Highlight Crafts account, because on top of prices that you see here today, you'll get additional discounts logged in and added benefits, such as free postage over £35. I mean,
happy days.
My goodness. So take advantage of that. Of course, if you're shopping on the website, just click that basket icon in the top right-hand corner of your screen. When the show comes to an end, you'll see exactly everything outlined in your basket. And then, of course, you can check out your order. Depending on what you're adding in, you might want to spread the cost with PayPal Pay in 3, all of those different payment options to suit your own crafting. But of course, as well on the YouTube, you can watch us in widescreen and of course sit back, relax and shop on your phone. So, yes. Carly, I'm really excited about this show.
I am uber excited about this.
It's brilliant. I mean,
I love the baby blue anyway.
Mm-hmm.
I've had mine eternally forever. If you've come to workshops, maybe Crafting Live, something like that, then you would have known this is a staple that we use all the time with die cutting. It's brilliant to have on your table because it's small. It's really, really lovely to use. You've got a great footprint. It's got suckers on the bottom as well, so it's not going to go anywhere. Yeah. You get all your plates included. Now, this, for the price, is amazing.
Okay, so we had a look at this, didn't we?
We did. Let's break it down.
Break it down, because you're not just getting the machine, you're getting all of these. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 die sets, okay? Some of these die sets have 13, 15 dies in them. You're getting a monumental amount of metal in here. Treat these as another bonus, because if you were to go and shop individually for each and every item within this bundle, which is Shop Blue, you would be spending, prior to any discount, £159.91.
Which to me is good value. You've got a die cutting machine, you've got 8 sets of dies. Now, these ones from our Mindful Moodling are nested dies.
They are.
Which are beautiful. And do you know how hard it is to do a consecutive wibbly line?
I know, because they're all, they're all bespoke, they're all, each to their own.
Higgledy piggledy. But it fits perfectly. And you are getting 8 collections. So you're getting 6 of the Mindful Moodling dies, which are nested, like I said. Then you're going to get 2 fairies from the Quirky Bird collection, which I absolutely love, plus the machine. So how much would we pay for this again?
So for this all together, this massive captured element that you're seeing here would be £159.91. Call it 160 quid.
I'd take that all day long.
You today are spending only £44.99 to get all of that, giving you an incredible Personally, I have never seen this saving before.
Exceptional saving.
£114.92 is what you're saving.
I love that.
Occasionally.
Fastest fingers first, friends.
We don't have a lot of this bundle at all. It's been dedicated and put together purely for this fabulous 1 o'clock show. Take advantage of it. Every now and again here at Live Shopping, we get the opportunity to share with you, of course, the phrase of that you're saving more than you're spending.
Yeah.
You are doing that ×2 over again. It is fabulous.
Isn't it? It's a massive, beautiful gift for any crafter.
Yes.
You've got children for Easter.
I know, right?
Think about this.
Yeah.
Absolutely perfect. If they're on half term, literally you will get this within a couple of days and you can start crafting. So whether you're using the beautiful, and there's free downloads as well to the artwork, to the quirky birds. The nested dies will be your staple as well. I mean, I've just cut all the tickets out here in white. But look at the amount you get. Now, these are your nested layers. All of this, so whether it's your mats and layers, whether it's your tags, whether it's your sentiments, whether it's your main focal topper, just one set creates all them die cuts.
Yeah, it really is bonkers. Now, of course, if you're in the market for not only a machine, but a great deal at the same time, you can get a machine alongside all of these dies essentially for free, okay? Which is bonkers. Some of these die sets are valued individually at $14.99 each. You're not just getting one, you're getting all 8 for free inside there. Whichever way you want to work it, it's always got a positive to it. It is unbelievable. When we put this together, when we were having a look at
isn't it?
We were so excited. We've been waiting all day to share it with you, and we're very glad, of course, to be together for the last hour to do so. Saving $114.92.
I know. Should we talk about the baby blue?
I think so.
Because I love the baby blue. Not only because you see what happens, you get all your plates included, so for embossing, for die cutting, all of these dies will run through as well. Notice that it's got this lovely, almost like a dip on the top.
It does.
The reason why you've got that is to put your hand.
Yes.
It's so clever. Full metal workings on the inside, so it's not going to shoot out, it's not going to pop. It's got that lovely, almost like a pebble that you're holding in your hand to rotate. This is absolutely brilliant. Maybe you're thinking about taking die cutting into cake decorating. Ooh. This is a great way to be able to do that because all your plates are individually wrapped.
Yes.
So you can use that. This is great for sentiment. Do you know when you've just on your table ready to go? I love it because unless you work the handle, you can give it to children to use.
Exactly.
It's exceptional. And having this whole die set collection as well, just to accentuate it absolutely perfectly, is brilliant.
It is fabulous. Of course, you're going to get 2 Bs and an A, so you've got an extra cutting plate as well. Think about embossing. As you said, Carly, sentiments, those smaller dies, the ones that we just want a quick singular pass through.
You don't want to go through a whole A4 platform.
No, you don't need to. And also, it means as well, if you've got all those little scraps of card that you just want to cut into for a sentiment, this is the one for it. You get everything that you need. There is also education of us using these machines time and time again, of course, on the Highlight Crafts YouTube channel. It's compact, it's giftable, it's fabulous to work with your friends, and of course, on your craft desk, it's super dinky and super tiny, but of course, you've got that suction.
Oh, I love that.
It stabilises it, which is brilliant.
And it's not too heavy as well, so if you pop into a friend's for a little craft afternoon, maybe you're going to a craft club, this would be fabulous to share as well. At that exceptional price, I would probably pop a couple in my basket.
Well, I was going to say, if you've already got one of these, this is still a great offer for you because essentially you're getting all of those die for free, but then again, you're getting a Christmas present, a birthday present, something to keep and gift to somebody else when the time comes for it.
Of course.
And imagine opening this as a birthday present.
I'd be more than happy.
Yeah.
And it's beautiful as well. I love that you can just pop it in your bags. And obviously you've got all those nested dies, so it's your key foundation straight away.
It is. And of course, if any of you are joining us and you're a new customer, or maybe you're a new viewer and you've not seen much of what we do here, metal dies are something that we manufacture, we design with many other brands, and of course distribute to you lovely viewers at home. And what they do, of course, is cut into your cardstocks to reveal the impression, the shape, the embossed, and you can do it time and time again. So it's not a consumable craft, it's something that you've always got in your stash. We'll demonstrate the machine itself going forward throughout today's show, but just bear in mind the saving that you're getting there because it's shop blue. That's your code, that's all you need to type in. Type it into the
Shop
comments.
blue. Get
we
it
are
quick.
all absolutely flabbergasted.
I know.
Keep your comments as well. If you've got one of these at home or at some point throughout your crafting journey, you've used one of these, whether it be at one of our crafting events, put your testimonials into the comments. We'd love to hear from you. What, of course, are your joys of working with the Baby Blue machine?
It's brilliant,
should we have a look at what else we've
Let's
got on today's
move over.
show?
Now, I cannot believe the value you are getting. So this is tint and texture. What this does is it die cuts, but not only that, it embosses. You can ink with it as well, so you can ink the dies before you run it through.
Amazing.
But look at the kind of beautiful things you can create.
They're so ornate.
Aren't they, darling? So whether you're going to use these standalone or use them all combined together is the price for me. So this is Shop Tint.
Shop Tint for this one.
Tell them how much.
This is an entire Tattered Lace collection here that you're seeing. Large scale dies, Shop Tint. It's just £14.99 today.
That is silly value.
It's a giveaway price. That is priced at what one of these dies individually would be. You're getting the whole collection. As you were saying, Carly, these emboss, they cut in and cut out the detail, leaving you with far more alternate outcomes that you could ever have with any other die. It's a wonderful concept from Tattered Lace, but at £14.99 for this happy hour show, we are practically giving away.
I know.
It is unbelievable prices. Shop Tint to get hold of this one. I'm just going to have a little look as well. Inside here, you can see this one here clearly now as well. You've got that wonderful floral, but let's have a look at what it actually does.
Oh, it's
So if I just open this, you can see what we're talking about.
Well, basically, it constructs it down, so you get multiple layers. You get your decoupage layers, but also look at the depth you're getting. That embossing is so crisp, and I've got a great demo of this actually, where you can do it on decorative paper and then sand it back.
Ooh.
It looks proper vintage.
Oh, we're going to have to see that. And of course, these are not going to last, especially while at $14.99. Incredible prices for you, and you've only got until 3 p.m. today to check out those orders. You can see the way that these are constructed and built. It's like no other die from Tattered Lace. These are very unique. But if you just want something ornate, if you want something opulent, if you want something to showcase your creativity, then these dies are the way to go. Shop Tint for those ones.
Right, let's move over.
Okay, so we may have gone down our counter in a different way here. Andrew, would you like us to go to what would have been our second one? Or
We've started. We're in reverse order today. Sorry, Andrew, making him work hard.
Shop Floral here for you. Unbelievably priced at just £7.99. These aren't even, these dies that were launched not even that long ago. You've got in here florals, so you've got petals.
Now look at this. Look, I've cut these out. These are going to go on my demo in a little while. There is artwork available for these. So to go in shaker cards, things like that, you can build them up together to create a perfect bloom. Even the lustrous leaf and the gracious greenery all comes with printable artwork for free that you can add in as well. Except I can't believe the price of this.
I know, £7.99. That's not individually. That's not per die. That's for this entire collection, $7.99. Of course, you're going to get your two fabulous flourish elements here that are going to go with all of your greenery. Of course, incorporating loads of different florals and that big stem itself. These are unbelievable.
Aren't they?
Do you know this one here?
They're fillers, aren't they?
Of course they're fillers, absolutely. This is a nested shape. So if you've got hold of those stencils that Mel had on the other day with, you know, the orchid and the lilies, you could then decoupage elements on top of that stencil with these.
Fancy pants, I'm loving that.
That would be really
But for me, I mean, foliage is a key important part because, you know, when you've just got that little gap, it needs a little filler. What do? Just pop your foliage in and build up from there. And having that coloured artwork is exceptional.
Oh, it really is. Shop Floral, that's all you need to type into the comments to get hold of this bundle. It's £7.99. It's not going to last at that price, and you won't be seeing it again at that price. Of course, this is a happy hour show. It is unbelievable savings.
Happy, happy,
Happy,
happy.
happy, happy. Okay.
Right, we've got two different collections to show you.
Okay.
Shall we show them the front one
Let's
first?
go Shop Kind, shall we?
Okay, so this is Shop Kind. Not only do you get your two of a... Look at them.
So sweet.
Oh, we
That would work really well
love
for the
them.
Two Ed Robbins collections too.
Wouldn't it? Exactly, you've got that umbrella, but look at the tuck-ins. Now these are just absolutely luscious. You've got your lace borders that are continuation border as well. But for me, again, price, my friends.
Oh, definitely. I mean, look at this here with these scallop swags. These would look lovely back-to-back, mirrored for napkin rings, for borders on cards, for your DL shapes, round candles, creating trims, borders, belly bands, you name it. You've also got all these tuck-ins, which Tattered Lace are so renowned for. Look at how they are then used within a project like this one here that Carly's got.
Exactly. So we've got them borders there that have been built up to create that sort of horizon line, and then all these beautiful little fiddly bits, and they make your cards. They really, really do. Exceptional value, and I can't believe the price of all three. It's not even one.
I know, all of those together. This here is Shop Kind that you're seeing here. This for you, for all three of these die sets, it's just £9.99 today. You cannot miss out on these deals. If you are at home, an avid die cutter, all of these, of course, are going to pass through your baby blue as well.
Yep.
You can pop those inside there, as are many of the dies on today's show, which we will go through shortly for you. But this is one, of course, to take advantage of. Get it in your basket now. Get it home and get crafting.
Yeah.
Because you're only spending $9.99 doing
It's brilliant, isn't it? And then the next kit we've got complements that absolutely perfectly.
Okie dokie. So with this one here, you've got all of these fabulous sentiments. This is shop words. And for all of this, Carly,
Can you believe it?
It's $14.99.
I think that's illegal.
I don't even think that's allowed.
Because that is absolutely incredible value. The artwork is available, but look how it complements with those tuck-ins, with those beautiful two of a kind. So if you are going for one, if you're going for Shop Kind, I would go for Shop Words as well, because it works
go for all of them.
perfectly, doesn't it?
I mean, look at the detail on this. They've been used together there with those tuck-ins to frame, to edge, and to border that project. That comes together amazing,
doesn't
Carly.
it? It's absolutely exceptional, and all of the coloured artwork is available for free to download today.
Absolutely. So you can head straight on over to the Highlight Crafts website, and of course you'll find loads of reflections, charisma, and artwork which correspond with all of the dies that we share with you here on our live shopping shows. But again, to get hold of this one, it is Shop Words. A lot, and of course, many of these dies will be going through your baby blue, of course, including the ones which have been put with that machine as well. But you have got an incredible selection of die bundles on here, and the prices that we have got for you, I've never seen them before. To my knowledge, they haven't been on before either.
They're just too good, aren't they?
If you're joining us this afternoon, you're in the right place.
I'm going to grab the quirky
Ooh,
bird.
okay.
Yeah, because I'm going to show you, shall we do tape first?
Let's have a look at our tape, shall we? Because we also have, just while Carly's getting ready, we do have our fabulous tape bundle on our show. Now, you may have seen this on a couple, because we want to make sure everyone has the opportunity to get it. Now, what you're getting here is 3 packs of 3 rolls of tape. You've got an inch, a half an inch, and a quarter inch on here. 28 meters per roll. You're getting tons of tape. Mel has done a fabulous video on our Highlight Crafts YouTube channel, of course, where you can see her creating embossed lines with this, gilding with this. It's repositionable tissue tape that you can tear into place for your mats and layers. It's quick grab, it's easy to use. Also as well, it's shop tape, and today it's just £12.99. Get it while we've got it. This is not something, of course, we can always retain in stock, but when we've got it, now is the time to do it. And here at Live Shopping is the destination and the place where we can put these exceptional prices together.
It's so cool, isn't it?
It really is.
I can't believe the pure value. I'm just going to
Honestly.
grab that little bit of tape off there because I need that. While you just go through what we've got in that fabulous bundle.
Of course. I'm just going to quickly remind everybody who may have just joined us, and good afternoon if you have to. Thank you for taking it. Carly says hi. Thank you for taking the time to spend the hour with us today. This is our happy hour show where we've got an incredible hour of wonderful deals from, of course, that amazing brand that a lot of you already know, Tattered Lace, which has been in the crafting world now for well over 10 years, and they really did pioneer through the entire die evolution, if you like. And with this comes an exceptional deal. So today for the happy hour show, you've got up until 3 p.m. to check out, so ensure to do so. We will send you a little reminder to prompt you just in case you do forget, which I know we always do. Go make a cup of tea, forget. Okay, so for this one, it is Shop Blue. You're getting your Tattered Lace baby blue die cutting machine with its plates. Everything you need comes in here, and you get all of these dies as well. Now, all of these dies you're seeing on this display here with the machine as well should amount to a price of £159.91. But that price, you might be thinking, David, I can't afford to spend that right now. Well, you don't have to, because you'll be saving £114.92 of it and spending only £44.99. Now, of course, you still have the opportunity to spread the cost with that payment, but that's an incredible price for what is a fabulous machine that you can put through its paces. It's ergonomic, it's very, very user-friendly. You've got all of the dies to go alongside it, which of course you may want to gift somebody else. Maybe some of these you already have, but again, they're working out for free, so it doesn't even matter. You have the opportunity to cut multiples, create card shapes, apertures, the lot, with well-known brands here at Live Shopping. Shop Blue, get hold of yours today. I know for a fact this is not going to last. Take advantage while we've got
definitely. Right, let me show you how to use the baby blue. If you've never ever seen it, I just quickly want to run through the basics. So you get 2 B plates. These are like your 3mm.
Yes.
These are for your embossing. So if you've got them lovely embossed panels,
like
things
the slim lines.
Perfect, absolutely gorgeous. Then you get your A plate, which is your cutting plate. For me personally, I love this because there's multiple ways you can do it. Now, if you do have a die that is too big for it, you can actually allow yourself an extra 1/4 inch. Because the mouth opening is actually slightly larger.
Oh yeah, of course.
So the trick of how you do that is you offset your die to one side, run it through, then just move it over and run it through again.
So if you thought, this one's ever so slightly too big, I've got to get the bigger machine out now.
No. You can still use all that coloured charisma as well, or artwork. I'm going to be using the Quirky Bird. Beautiful fairy. So I'm just going to lay the die on top, really, really simply. Just add a little bit of low tack tape. That's like the smallest bit of low tack tape in the universe. I'm going to pop my B plate on top, and then I'm literally going to run it through.
I love that noise. We talked about favourite noises earlier.
That's one of them, isn't it?
Yeah, that's got to be.
I love it. So you can go back and forward. For cake decorating, it is food safe when you first get it home, so it's absolutely exceptional for that.
Yeah, you mentioned about icing.
Yeah, icing. But for kids, this is exceptional. So I'm just going to take that off, just give it a little bit of a bash from the reverse. Perfection.
Oh my word.
So you don't even have to have a big machine. It's only when you go into bigger die cutting you have to think about that. So now I've got a lovely little project that I'm going to just pop together. I can't stop doing that because I know I'm actually like the noise.
I know, it's so good.
And do you know what I love? Is you can pick it up with one hand.
Yes.
It's not like one of those machines where you've really got to fumble about. So even if you're in a bit of a rush, just chuck it in your bag, ready to go. Fabulous.
I'm going to say you can feel the weight inside of it to know you've got quality there with metal innards, of course,
exactly.
Such as your roller. But at the same time,
the gears are metal as well.
This is what it makes a difference. It really, of course, what gears do, and the way that they work is that you don't have to put as much pressure on. The gears do the work for you.
Exactly.
That's like the torque that's built up inside there.
Well, lots of the other smaller machines that are on the market actually have plastic cogs. So if you are using that embossing folder and it's just taking that little bit of pressure, basically what will happen is it will spit it out, and then this will just keep going round because the actual teeth on the cogs actually come out.
You don't want that.
No. So I'm also using some of the fabulous tape that we're using.
Yes.
I just want to show you how easy it is to pick up, because I do have a problem with double-sided tape.
Yes.
Basically, you may have seen me many times. I either pick it up with a tool or my finger. If I can't get it, I have to sort of pull it back on itself, but straight away every single time. So this is just a decorative piece of paper that I've just taken, and I'm just going to pop it onto some craft card. Next, what I've done is I've used those lovely wobbly tickets that again come with the collection. If you're actually investing in the baby blue, these all come with, which just makes it so much easier. It really does. So I've just popped some foam on the reverse just to create some sort of drama, if you like. I do like a drama card.
Yeah, definitely.
I always do. So again, I've got this nested. It does fit absolutely perfect inside each other, but I'm just going to spread it out a little bit like a fan. It's gorgeous. It really is. And having such an amazing array of different dyes that you can mix together on the starting point is exceptional.
It is. I love how this is coming together. It's wonderful.
So there's my base. Now what I've done is I've die cut already the coloured artwork that matches those luscious leaves.
Ooh.
So now I'm just going to pop these on and create almost like my horizon line.
So these ones are from the Shop Floral bundle?
Yes, these are the floral, but see how everything just works so perfectly together. So now we're moving over to our beautiful
I like her against those big leaves. So
I know she looks lush, doesn't she? So now I've cut 2 of these images. So what I can do now is I can slightly cut into them. You've got the cut lines. Now, if you don't want to use the coloured artwork, check out the reverse of the die. These darker lines, you blend out from. That's how you colour the die cuts. It's that easy. So I'm just going to go in again, just take some of this, so then I can just manipulate it, sculpt it slightly. You've got all those cuts. The snippability is there for you to be able to build up this wonderful layer. And look at her, isn't she exceptional? So I'll just add a little piece of foam.
The shaping seems really easy with these ones.
Oh, it is, 100%. But do you know what I'm going to do? You're going to love this, David. So once I've just popped my character on top to create that 3D-ness, now I'm going to take some of my petal leaves. And what I'm going to do with my petal leaves, so I'm going to accentuate her skirt.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Okay.
It's a really, really simple, easy way, but it's a really nice way to add it in. So I'm just going to take some of these beautiful petals and I'm just going to pop it on top.
Oh, nice.
And then so now she's got a proper like petal skirt.
Oh, wonderful. Oh, that's really cute.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
I love creating this sort of thing. I also like putting vellum underneath as well, so they really, really pop. So
I bet these printed on vellum would look nice.
Yes, please.
Ooh, yeah, we had the heavyweight vellum in recently. They would work really well for this.
Wouldn't it? So now her little skirt is ready to go. I'm also just going to add some wet glue to my mat. I will clear it off, I promise.
Oh no, you're fine.
I do that all the time. You know why? I really enjoy picking it off after.
I like it when it's dried on my hand.
Yeah, no, see, I don't have it on my hand because I know it'll end up on my face.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I was walking around with Gesso all over my nose the other day.
There's nothing wrong with that, darling.
Mel was like,
what's that on your face? It's brilliant, isn't it? And of course, this is from Shop Floral. All of this gorgeous green work that you can just add in to your project every time. I love that it's nested as well, the little luscious leaves.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
and
you
of
can
course
really
you're getting
sculpt.
3 die sets in there for $7.99. That's bonkers.
Isn't it? But see how it complements perfectly to go with the other kits. So now I'm just going to take some random petals, grab some glue, and these are going to be my fillers. So I'm just going to use these like you would a tuck-in almost, but I'm using petals, and it just works. If you love the look of the petal work, but you don't actually want to use real petals, this is a great way to be able to do that and accentuate and make a beautiful card every time. So I haven't added a sentiment because I just wanted to show you how adorable that can be and how it works so perfectly together.
Oh, that's wonderful. I mean, look at the depth that you've created on that card. That is fabulous.
Thank you.
I love that so much. Thank you, Carly.
You're more than welcome.
As well, we have had a question in as well, which I think was from the lovely Elaine that's just joined us. Good afternoon. You're asking about, of course, the size of the plates in terms of A5. The actual size of the cutting plates with your machine are smaller than A5. And just to take your attention just to the actual box here, you can see that your cutting plates are 7.8 by 16 centimetres. So that's 3.8 inches by 6.2, depending on, of course, which measurement you prefer to work with within your crafting. So it is smaller than A5. So if you've got an A5 machine and you want to scale down even further for your dinky, teeny tiny dies, this is the way to go for it with that minimal footprint and, of course, that ergonomic use. You do, of course, with your machine as well, receive an instruction pamphlet. Now, inside here, it indicates your plate combinations, how to actually use the machine itself, whether, of course, it's with embossing folders, whether it's going to be with dies, the ease of use, and, of course, the entire Tattered Lace story itself, telling you how this machine works and how you can use it in your crafting. If you've not already gone for this machine, and I hope that answers that for you, Elaine, it is Shop Blue. It's just £44 and 99 pence today. Just wanted to mention as well the fact that this altogether here should be £159.91. You're saving £114.90 new, so bonkers deal. Just going to have a little run through of some of those die bundles for you because, of course, really busy and popular on a lot of these because, for one, you get an exceptional deal, but not just that, you're getting a very, very large amount of dies within here. So just going to take you to this bundle that we've got for you, which is our tint and texture. And the code for this is shop tint. So if you're in the comments right now and you want to get this to your front door, type shop tint into those comments section. We've got for you in here your floral frame, which Carly has made that wonderful project with there, with some of that gold mirror card. And you can see how it embosses into the cardstock texture, but also cuts out the overall frame, creating an aperture and honestly an entire card shape itself, which is wonderful. So that could be a standalone die. You're also in there going to get your peony. Alongside your peony, you're getting your sunflower and your wild rose. Now, all of those 4 die sets together come to just £14.99, which is unbelievable pricing here at Live Shopping. But again, these deals won't last. This here is stock that, of course, won't be returning to our knowledge. And of course, the prices against this are just something that you have to have. Okay, and with that in mind, you've only got an hour to check out your baskets.
Yeah.
This show will commence and come to an end at 2 p.m. today, unfortunately. It does have to end at some point.
Of course.
The fun doesn't though, because we're back at 6 p.m. But of course, that does mean that you only have an hour to check out once the show finishes. So up to 3 p.m. is your then cut-off point for your baskets. Okay, we will remind you throughout the show and send you a little prompt. You also have Shop Floral here for just £7.99. You were using this luscious leaf, weren't you, a moment ago?
Love it.
Works really well as you did to actually frame a project.
Yeah, of course.
That one there, Carly, is just wonderful.
There we go. Just use it as almost like your anchor in the corner.
I think so.
And you can just build up from it. I mean, I've also got some other samples at the back here. I mean, just add in the leaves with the florals.
Yes.
Go big or go home.
Look at that.
How lush
Love a bit
is
of
that?
Very
Proper
special.
fancy pants, isn't it?
Yeah, I really like that.
I absolutely love it. You have got some amazing samples. Look, I've got more here.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, there's more, darling.
Look at all of these
Look, just
here.
add in those leaves. So you can mix and match whatever flourish you prefer with it.
Absolutely. So, of course, with this, that's your luscious leaf, your gracious greenery, and as well in there, you've got those florals, all those petals that are swifted with that fabulous technology there, all in one place. £7.99. Unheard of, unreal pricing.
Yeah, it's a deal.
As well, just to run through with you before we go back to Carly as well, we also have Shop Kind, which here for you has these 3 die sets, which are your tuck-ins, your lace borders, all of your filigree elements, all combined here with, of course, your wonderful lace fragments.
Look at them.
That. It is, and this is like wedding cards, anniversary cards.
Isn't it?
Imagine threads through here. All of these cuts together are just beautiful, Carly.
They're absolutely stunning. And in pearlescent card as well, it really makes it shine. But for me, those adorable little blue tits, I absolutely love them. I just wanted to get one out that I've already previously cut and just show you the size.
Look at those.
Because it doesn't justify the size, does it at all?
It really doesn't. These are wonderful dies inside here. You get 2 dies, so of course you're going to get your outline along with this one as well to strengthen that stem of the brole, should I say? Or
Oh, is
pole?
it? Yeah. What would it be?
Handle? It's not even a handle. I guess a rod.
Rod.
I don't know. Not quite sure on that
The
one.
Rodney.
The Rodney brothers. There they are. Shop Kind, £9.99 gets you those 3 die sets.
Yeah.
Unbelievable value. And then to wrap it up,
Yes.
Shop Words.
Shop Words.
£14.99 for all of your sentiment dies here from Tattered Lace. Incredible bundle. £14.99, you know what to do.
It's incredible, isn't it? Now, I've got a couple of demos planned.
Oh, yay.
The first one I've got is I'm going to use that tint and texture because I want to
Lovely.
show you how I use it myself.
Oh, thank you.
You can use ink within it and then pop it in and, of course, stamp and emboss, cut and emboss it.
Yes.
So I've just taken one of the pieces, really, really simple. I'm literally just going to pop my A plate on top and run it through. It's brilliant and I love, don't worry if you hear any cracking of the plates because they naturally do that as you force it through.
Okay.
But it's perfect. So now I've got that shape. It's embossed, ready to go. So I'll give you that to put that back
Thank you.
because I've already got mine ready to go here. So I've got all the layers and you can see them. I'm just going to grab my little sanding block. Here we go.
Oh, okay.
And then this is just printed on our beautiful Pro Print paper.
Oh, yeah.
Just a decorative sort of vintage background. But see how you can use that sanding block to get that beautiful
I like how you
vintage.
cut up one of the standing
Oh, I
blocks.
always cut them off.
That's such a good idea.
Well, because when they're big, they're too big in your hand, aren't they?
I never thought to do that.
Just get yourself a little craft knife and chop it up, love.
That's chop it up, love.
Chop it up. It makes sense.
Yeah, it does. It makes perfect sense.
It's kind of funny, actually. I'm surprised you haven't seen these on the desk, because I'm opposite David in the creative room.
I haven't seen those.
I just see eyes over the top, like that. Like, not usually laughing, giggling.
We do. We've got a little divider between us. I might get rid of that.
I think we should.
Yeah.
I think we should just have a floral window.
What's that sewing machine all about on your desk?
Whose is that? That's not mine.
It's not mine.
I haven't got time for sewing.
I don't know. We'll have to see whose it is.
I don't know whose it is. Probably Stephanie's.
It might be.
She probably come over, had a little sit down, had a little sew, and just forgot. But you can see here how you can bring it to life by using that fabulous sanding block.
Oh, that's wonderful.
So on this now, I've taken my little card, I've just mixed and matched, done myself a little rip piece of the coordinating paper. Really, really simple. I'm just going to use foam to lift it away from the back. I love using foam because I think it makes your cards look dramatic.
It does. You see the
It empowers them. It really, really does.
I like a bit of chunk to a card sometimes.
Me too.
Yeah.
A little bit of weight.
That's the one.
Yeah. It feels expensive when it's weighty.
It does. Those layers instantly elevate, not quite literally a card, but they also just add that definition.
Of course it does, yeah.
And it just allows everything to have its own place.
Oh, definitely, 100%. So now I've just done some mats and layers. This is of the oval pin dot that we've got in our Craftmaster foundations. Then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take and slightly manipulate some of this edge just to pick it up as I layer. So I've got the foam on the reverse. I will add that, really, really lush, just to the side there. My next layer, I'm going to add foam again. And this is how you can really start building up your project. But for me, it's beautiful. I love vintage, always have done. But to be able to create that in one pass through is exceptional.
That's the thing. If you want to go for the dyes that Carly's using right now, that is shop tint. And they're tint and texture dyes. They are wonderful from Tattered. So I remember when Stephanie first introduced these and everyone went crazy for them. I think this was actually the reordered stock, so take advantage because it ain't going to be happening again.
No, exactly. You can, I sort of like mixing the layers up a little bit as well. So then you don't have to obviously just use it traditionally on its own. I'm just going to grab a few little sentiments. So I'm really into my gratitude at the moment. So my cards tend to reflect how I'm feeling.
I love your cards.
Thanks.
You honestly.
My quirky cards.
They are honestly gorgeous, Carly. All the layers that you add.
I love a layer.
I feel like your personality comes out so strong in your craft. It is wonderful to see. It really is.
It's so weird because, you know, two people can take one product and make it look so different.
That's so true.
So now I've got gratitude, creativity, and I'm just going to place that to the edge like so. Then my last one is growth. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop that completely the other way, just for balance. And there we go. Look at that.
Look at that. It is absolutely wonderful. So, of course, shop floral there for just £7. Oh, sorry, shop tint there, $14.99. Gets you the entire collection of all of those dyes. It is an incredible collection.
Isn't it? I just love the depth you can achieve. Think about this on Mirror Card, how luxurious it'll be.
I mean, you create that impression. It's an everlasting look. It's luxurious, it's opulent. If you just want a different look and feel within your crafting, go for it.
Exactly. And it's so diverse and different. So whether you're using, like I did, sanding it back, or whether you're using it in the traditional way and having that crisp embossed detail every single time.
Oh, it's just amazing. There's nothing else like it. I've not seen any other collection featured within this process. It's wonderful.
It's brilliant, isn't it? Right, shall I get ready for another demo?
Thank you very much, Carly. Also, as well for you, we do have that shop floral. Really busy on that one there. It's just £7.99 for this one, which is unbelievable price for, of course, those 3 die sets. You've also in there got that wonderful petals. You've got all of those fillers, and you've got those grounding points, which Carly mentioned earlier. You do also have another irresistible bundle on today's show, which is your shop words.
Yeah.
Now, this one here for you has those 4 die sets in there from Tattered Lace. And just to take your attention to the scale of this one, have a look at this here with love.
Oh, I'm using that next as well.
Oh,
well,
amazing.
I'm going to combine both kits together because I love them so much.
So you got your mat here, which wraps around the perimeter of the die itself, and then you've got the added detail of that butterfly, which you can then decoupage onto the surface there. You, of course, have charisma to outline and define all of the imagery, but you don't necessarily have to use that.
No.
This cut in just white cardstock really is showcasing the true beauty of the die itself already. Now, all 4 of those die sets will come to you for one amazing price of just £14.99. You might be thinking, of course, with your dies though, cutting is a fundamental part with dies. So what are you going to cut it with? You need a machine. Now, a machine that we're bringing you today is incorporated into an incredible bundle for, of course, our happy hour for today's 1 o'clock show, which you do need to check out by 3 o'clock for. This here is your baby blue bundle. It's shop blue. That's the code that you need to type into the comments to secure this within your basket. Today, all you're spending to get everything that you see right here, your machine itself with the plates included and the instruction leaflet, of course, and 8 die sets from Mindful Moodling and Quirky Bird. This should be, if you were to go and pop these all individually in your basket, if you went around the houses on the website, it would come to £159.91, okay? Today, you're going to be saving £114.92, and it's only costing you £44.99. That's unbelievable value for money here today on this show, featuring a one-of-a-kind bundle that we don't get to see very often at all. I most certainly have not had the opportunity and the privilege to be able to share a bundle like this with you before here at Live Shopping. This is a happy hour show, okay? It's a happy hour. You've got 1 hour, of course, to join us for the show, and you've got 1 hour to check out. That is it. Of course, when this show comes to an end at 2 o'clock, you have up until just before 3 p.m. to check out those baskets. So please make sure to do it. Secure your order. Check out as quick as you can, as fast as you press that button. The kick of the whole process comes into action, that it gets picked, packed, and sent straight to your front door. So you could be crafting with this in just 48 hours, which would be unbelievable. Okay, so make that happen. And again, make a great choice today by going for your baby blue, incorporating with all of those dies for one fabulous offer of just £44.99. I know a lot of you in the comments, of course, are going to be discussing your baby blues, talking about how you've been using yours for years, how it is such a complementary and fundamental tool to have within your stash, but how it also saves you so much time and it stores so easily. On the go crafting, communities, whether you get together and craft, this is the one to go for. I personally just have mine on my desk all the time, whether I've got my alphabets, my small mats and layers, my sentiments, you name it, petals, the lot. This is what it's for. This is what it's used for. £44.99 shop blue today. Carly, what are you up to?
Okay, I'm going to do a couple of things. First thing what I want to do is I want to show you if your die is a little bit big, like I told you, because if you haven't seen it, you may think, well, how does that work, Carly? It's really, really simple.
Okay.
So I've taken my die and you can see that with the artwork, it's slightly over. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to butt it right up to that edge. Really, really simple. Use my low tack tape.
I love that little piece that you're using. You sure you don't want me to grab you some? You okay?
No.
No.
That's my best friend.
That's your best friend, that's the tape.
So I've got that die right up to that edge. Really, really simple. And then I'm just going to make sure that it fits perfectly onto the charisma. Then what you do is you roll it into your machine, but you pop it right tight to that side. Run it back and forward. Really, really simple. And if it does go out a bit far, you can just push it back and it will come back through. Then what you're going to do is you're going to butt that side over to the other side, and then you're going to run that through right up to the side of the machine. Don't worry about the excess paper, because look, it will just fold up.
Oh, of course.
It won't make any difference. And then, of course, you've cut perfection, the whole big die.
That's amazing. Of course, this here, a true attribute to the baby blue itself, but you can cut dies that are actually larger than the plates now.
Yeah, exactly, because you've got that 3-inch mouth hole. So because of that, that gives you so much more sort of layering that you can do. But what I want to do now is, because I actually cut my sentiments in the baby blue.
Yeah.
Because look, even though they're slightly bigger, you just butt them up to that side. Yep. Do it the other way again, and you can do that. But I'm just going to cut one of these adorable little
this
birds.
die is so cute. If you've not got this one, you need it.
It's a
shop
key
kind.
must-have. It's adorable. But I'm going to be mix and matching together, so the shop words and kind together, because they just work hand in hand. They really, really do.
That's the thing. I think with tattered lace as well, you can see it so strongly that no matter what dye you cherry pick from today's show, it will always be complementary of another.
Of course. Look at that.
Wow.
Look at that fine. What did we call it, Rodney?
The 2 Rodneys, I think it was, because we had a rod of an umbrella. I don't know.
So let's pop this card together. Super, super simple. So I've taken some foundation dyes. I'm really into ovals today. I don't know why.
Were you overly excited?
I was overly excited, darling.
Sorry. I'm shaping up on my joke. Sorry, anyway, never mind.
Your dad joke's getting worse.
Terrible,
Is it because you're actually the father to a cat? A strange cat?
This could be true. This is true.
Mr. Whiskers?
Yeah, Mrs.
Oh,
Whiskers.
Mrs. Sorry, how dare I?
How dare you? Mrs. Whiskers.
I love that. This cat has actually adopted David. David hasn't adopted this cat.
No, she really
I love
is.
it. Now, so I've got my matte and layer taken care of, really, really simple, and I've gone for that beautiful, rich navy blue and pink.
That's nice.
It's lush, isn't it? But look, this is what I love about tattered lace and obviously 2 red robins, is we give you enough room to actually put adhesive on.
That's the thing.
You know, a lot of the dyes that are out on the market, you'll really struggle.
Like, okay, well, where do I add my glue?
Yeah, where do you put that? I always tap off my excess onto
really
my
good
glass, because I always end up, you don't like splurge.
That's a really good
We
point.
don't want splurge. Then you're simply just going to mat it. I mean, how professional is that?
Colours are wonderful.
Aren't they lovely? So I'm just going to reverse this over now, because what I'm going to do is I've actually taken the sentiment of the birthday and I've just cut the florals away.
Cool.
So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to add a little tad of glue down each side.
All right, yeah.
And what these will be are my accentuation of the florals outside.
Oh, that's clever. I like that.
So you don't have to use it as what it says on the tin. You can really mix and match all of this together. I've also snipped a bit down as well, just to pop top and bottom, just like so, to finish my frame.
So they're sort of going to be like over the edge of the die.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
It's nice, isn't it?
And which one was it you used for
This
that?
was birthday.
Oh, nice.
Now you get it in multiple colourways as well. So when I
yeah.
take this up now, let me just pick this up.
Oh, Carly, look at that.
Totally different, isn't it?
It's transformed it completely.
It looks like a whole brand new die. So I'm just going to pop some foam on the reverse of that really quickly.
I think as well, if you are a paper crafter and you make your cards, of course, to make and sell, or maybe it's just for yourself, or maybe every now and again you hand a few out and go, you know, greeting cards, maybe you want to gift a handmade one. Sentiments are the most important part of a card. They're the message that's sent within that craft.
They really are.
And you can get hold of a complete set of 4 of those today.
But see how you can use them
$14.99.
without the sentiment.
Yeah.
Just use the florals
You
or
just
the
literally
bits.
picked it apart and dissected it.
Yeah.
It's so good.
It works, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I love, love, love it.
Love, love, love it.
So I'm going to add my sentiment in the centre of my card now, really simple. And that looks pretty as it is. But I want to continue this now. There's so much more to go on here. So I've got all these lovely twiddly bits. And that's what I call
Very.
They're not
One way to talk
twiddly.
about yourself there, Carly.
But what I do is I slightly crimple them.
Oh, okay.
By crimpling them, you're making them just go that much more, a little bit 3D.
Oh, they're like curl up, like they're actual pieces of lace.
Yeah, like proper little bits of lace. So I'm just going to tuck this in as well into the wet glue.
I love the colours you've chosen. Was that
Thank
because you
you.
looked at the charisma, or was it what inspired you?
It was just what I fancied.
Because when you look at that love there,
Yeah.
and you look at the actual packaging, that to me screams Valentine's.
Yeah.
This here is telling me just for love, just
Yeah,
the fact
just-
of a birthday,
Yeah,
anything. So I love that the
exactly.
colour completely changes your
It does.
direction.
So with the, I mean, this one is my favourite piece. I use this piece so many times. I was making a blog post for the kittens, for the curious kitties, and I use these to build up all my grounding with it.
Oh, nice.
Absolutely gorgeous. See how you can mirror them as well and make it really, really pop. Now, I've taken as well these little bits, and what you can do is if you snip it down to the dot in the centre, it becomes malleable.
Oh, okay. It's like breaking it up a little bit.
Yeah, but I'm not cutting all the way through.
Right.
Just to that edge. So now that can become workable.
Nice.
Yeah.
I like this.
So I'm just going to add a little bit of wet glue to
Yeah.
the edge. Just take off my excess onto my glass mat. And yeah, it's so pleasing to pull that apart.
The way that you've used each and every one of these dies in such a different way. Oh, and you're just slotting that in.
Yeah, I just tuck it in, my layers.
Wow.
And because I've snipped them bits, basically what I'm doing is that now it can follow round.
Yeah.
And just tuck in.
Wonderful.
Isn't that
It
gorgeous?
adds that detail. It completely changes that card.
Doesn't it?
Like a little doily that
Oh, I love it. I love. I'm going to do the other one as well because I'm enjoying myself.
I guess you could ink onto these. You could do all sorts.
Yeah, of course. Use them as stencils as well. Ink
nice.
through them. They'll be lush. Absolutely gorgeous. So I'm just going to tap that into my wet glue again. And this is what I love about how adaptable every single die is. So now I'm going to, rather than having it mirroring, I'm just going to slightly pop it under the one before, because then what that will do is it will continue that layer and look like it's properly laced inside, see?
There's like a purpose for everything.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. It's so simple. And of course, once that's dry, then I can scoop that up a little bit as well.
Wonderful.
So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to snip down my little umbrella. Wouldn't they look great in cocktails?
Oh, they would. That's a cute idea.
These are the kind of things I think of.
I always think with an umbrella, whether you put two mirrors together, it's like a butterfly.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
That would work really, really well. So I'm just going to tuck this in as well, just behind, just to create that colour formation as well. I'm just going to snip, obviously, that little bit away.
The rod.
The rod from Rodney.
We've lost the rod.
I love that. I'm just going to pop a little bit of foam. So, of course, this just shows you multiple dimensions of how you can create something really unique and different. And make it about yourself as well.
Definitely.
So I'm just going to add those two adorable little birds. And there we go, my lovely.
Carly, these projects have been incredible.
Thank you.
Yeah, honestly, they're amazing. You've shown, let's just gather them together. So,
of course.
You've got the one that you've just done with your love sentiment.
Yeah.
Look at these, everybody. I mean, my word, and a true variety of design, of,
and
styles,
colour,
style, everything. But I can see your personality coming through on each and every one of them. I love the way that you've really sort of composed every single element, and it just falls into place perfectly. You can do this at home by spending such a little amount today.
Exactly.
Which has been incredible for our happy hour show. And of course, being a happy hour, that does mean that our hour, we only have 4 minutes left. So we're going to briefly share with you a few of our items that we did have on today's show. But you've only got until 3 o'clock to check out. So that baby blue, okay, that fabulous die cutting machine with that entire bundle.
With your plates included, you've got all of those nested dies, and these are mindful moodling, and these actually retail for just under £10 each. Yeah. You've got your 2 fairies in there as well from the Quirky Bird collection, designed by our very own Mel. You've got your 3 plates, so you can emboss in it, you can die cut straight away. And do you know what I love about it? Even if you get it in the post and you take it in the car to the caravan, you go camping, you can still craft because you don't need power.
You don't need to take much with you at all, do you? You've got it all there in one place and in one bundle for you. It's just shop blue. That's all you need to type in to the comments right now to get hold of this. Quite literally almost in an hour's time is going to be the cutoff point for your checkout, okay? So if you want to get this deal, you got to do it now.
You know what it is. Check out or miss out.
Check out or miss out. That is the one. This is it. All of those dies included in there. You're saving $114.92, so don't miss that opportunity, okay? A die that you've been featuring within your demonstrations as well.
Yes, the tint and texture.
These are wonderful. Shop tint for these.
Oh, it's gorgeous. If you love that vintage feel, it's absolutely perfect. But if you love that classic regal feel, get it on mirror card as well. It looks so different. When you think I've done the vintage one plus the more traditional,
yes,
it works. They all work hand in hand together as well. So these could be your multiple layer cards that you'll use time and time again.
So think about that, everybody. You've got a wonderful selection of tint and texture from Tattered Lace here, all about Tattered Lace during this hour, and it's just £14.99 for all of what you're seeing here today. Not individually priced, you're not going to get one, you're not going to get a duo, you're going to get a complete collection, okay? This here for you, we're going to move on to your florals. Really busy for this one here, just at £7.99 for this, which honestly I can't quite wrap my head around some of these prices. It is unbelievable. We even questioned many of them.
You can even make it for that money.
I know, honestly, it's unbelievable. So you're getting all 3 of those die sets in there. You can see that really luscious leaf that you used to frame that project came in handy.
It's fabulous, isn't it? And I love the way that you can build it up as well, so you can really make it pop, really make it bloom every time. And of course, it's the filler. It's the one that you'll use as the background, just to fill in that area and then accentuate your florals perfectly.
Absolutely. Also in there for you, we've got your shop words. In here, you've got your love, your thank you, you've got your happy birthday, best wishes. These are wonderful dies, and you just showcased one of them in there in your demonstration.
So, well, I actually used two because I used the love with the matte layer, and then I use actually all the floral work from the birthday to create that scene of the background. It's exceptional value. Shop word straight away, I would.
Oh, 100%. If you haven't done shop words. Oh, it's gone. It's gone. Okay, in the nick of as well. So if this is sat in your basket, you know you've got to check out, okay, to make sure it's yours. And just quickly as well, we have got Shop Kind, which you saw Carly using the umbrella with. Of course, the two Rodneys on there. And then you've got your wonderful lace detail of your borders and all your tuck-ins. That's Shop Kind, £9.99. Carly,
it's brilliant, isn't it?
I've loved this show so much.
We've had so much fun today.
Yeah, we've had a right day of it. When are you back?
I'm at Sandown next week, friends.
Sandown.
Yeah, but I'll be back the week after, so don't you worry. Come see myself, Stephanie, and Mel at Sandown.
Wow, you don't want to miss out on that. There's make and takes, the lot. Of course, go visit the team. It's going to be incredible. If you haven't done already, go get your tickets now for that fabulous event. We will see you very soon, though. And of course, we will see you this evening at 6 o'clock, so don't go anywhere. Remember to check out your baskets. You've got until 3 p.m. to do so, so don't miss out on those deals. Some of it is 100% allocated, but we'll see you soon. Thank you, Carly.
Oh, you're more than welcome. Take care. Bye.